Hey, Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties. We buy houses in Eugene and we pay cash and we buy as is with no contingencies. I want to talk today about some of the challenges that sellers can have selling their house through the traditional method, which is list it with an agent, have an open house, lockbox on the door, sign in the yard, inspections, appraisals, that whole thing. And in particular, talk about repairs. And I've run into this a lot, or I've worked with sellers and purchased houses where they're in this situation a lot. And that is, they have a house, this may be you, have a house that needs repairs done. So you have maybe 2 or 3 basic types of houses that are out there on the market. One is the house that's fully renovated, or it's a new house, and of course it's ready to move into, no problems there. Then you have the house that is pretty much needs cosmetic work, so it's things like paint and floors and nothing major. There's nothing related to health or safety or structural issues. Most lenders won't have a problem lending on it. And then you have the type of property where there's major problems. There's foundation or plumbing or electrical or the roof, or even mold or some kind of contamination like lead, asbestos, those types of things, which means that most lenders will not lend on it. Those issues have to be addressed. So I'm here in a bathroom remodel that's going on, and it just makes me think of a number of the houses where we've purchased where someone has thought they could sell the property through the traditional methods. So maybe they thought they could do the work themselves, or they could pay someone to do the work. In a lot of cases, they find out they really don't have the time, money, or the ability or the desire to do either. And what happens a lot of times is something will come up on an inspection, or even the appraiser will point something out, and someone will start having the work done, or they'll start doing the work themselves, and they find out it's way bigger than they thought it was. And they find out that it's way beyond what they can handle, or it's way more money to actually finish it than they thought. So what we do in situations like that is we're buying the house as is. Since we're paying cash, we don't need a lender to get an appraisal and have to appraise at a certain amount. We don't need to get an inspection, or at least we're not buying subject to the inspection. We're just buying it as it is for cash. So when we look at a house, whether it needs a lot of work like this, or maybe it's partially finished, it doesn't matter. We'll step in and take over all the hassle so that you can move on and just be done with the house. That's what we specialize in. So there's a lot of other things that sellers, situations that are in where it doesn't really lend itself to a traditional sale. It may be that you inherited a property. It may need to go through probate, or it's gone through probate. Maybe you're behind on your taxes, or the taxes have been deferred. You even may be in foreclosure, you've missed mortgage payments, or the bank has started the foreclosure process. Anything like that, we can help. We buy houses all over Eugene, Lane County, and we buy them as is with no contingencies for cash. Hope that answers some questions and fills in some blanks on some of the reasons maybe you'd sell to somebody for cash as is, as opposed to the traditional route. And again, I'm Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties. Give us a call if you have any questions, or you have a property you want us to look at. Yeah, so when you give us a call, we're just making it quick and simple and easy to sell your house.